She is flawless. She is flawless. She is beat. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Janelle Veronica, back with another makeup video. I post videos every Wednesday and every Saturday. I think this one might be an extra upload, but that's how it goes. For today's video, I'm going to be walking you through my base application. This is what I'm doing if I want to look pulled together, but if I want my makeup to still look flawless, like if I put that effort in. You know, we have to put the effort in when it comes to our makeup. I'm going to start by priming. For primer, I've been absolutely loving this drugstore primer. It's the LA Girl Pro Prep HD Moisture Nourishing Primer. I like that primer because it gets tacky on the skin and I find it grips my makeup nicely. For foundation, I'm going to mix two foundations today. This is the Huda Beauty Full Filter Foundation in the shade Cinnamon and the Infallible Pro Matte in the shade 113 Brown Suede. Now, if you have foundations that you really like, go ahead and mix them by all means. There are no rules to makeup. I'm sure you've heard that before. And if you like the formula, mix them. All right, and that's the baby that I've created. I find I like the formula of the Huda Beauty one. It's a luminous matte foundation, but the L'Oreal Pro Prep I find makes it dry down a little bit faster and mattifies the foundation a little bit more. Alright, so that blended out nicely. You don't have to mix your foundations. If you have a foundation that you really love, just going with it. But I like to try new things. I'm a little bit extra and I like to see what works. I'm going to go in with my concealer now to conceal and highlight. I've been absolutely loving the Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer. I use this in the shade Butterscotch. Always make sure you blend that concealer into the side of your nose. Alright, and I find this routine works perfectly for me. My makeup is never ashy, always flawless, always sitting, and always perfect. I'm going to set that concealer down using another one of my favorite products, the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Setting Powder in the shade Banana Bread. And someone is doing some construction work in the neighborhood, so hopefully I can edit it out and you are not hearing any noise. I'm just going to go in and do a light bake. I'm going to contour now using the Milani Contour and Highlight Cream Liquid Duo in the shade 05 Dark Deep. And I don't take my contour all around my forehead. I just leave that for when I bronze, but I just like to chisel out my cheekbones a little bit. So I'm just going to push that upwards. Make sure it's nicely blended. I'm going to go in with that same contour stick and just contour the top part of my nose, just in that area there. Set my foundation down, I go in with a face colored powder. This is the Huda Beauty I Am Magic Satin Powder in the shade Gobi. I just love that name. And I'm going over that contour to make sure that everything is blended, nicely set. Alright, perfect. I'm going to go in with another powder now. This is the Black Opal True Color Ultra Matte Foundation Powder. I use this in the shade 450 Medium Dark. It's another face colored powder, and I use this because I find it makes my makeup look extremely smooth. It's a foundation powder. I love it, and it gives me a little bit more coverage. Alright, and that's so simple. I'm going to bronze my face now using the Juvia's Place bronzer. I use the dark kit. I mix 2 shades for the perfect bronzer. And I'm basically going to work that over the areas where I would have contoured and go around my forehead. Alright, see how that bake is disappearing? I'm just going to press it into my face afterwards, but it is really making sure that the concealer is set down. I'm going to do a bit of reverse contouring with the same Juvia's Place I Am Magic Setting Powder. Right, and we're just going to let that baby sit and bake away to give that chiseled, cleaned up bronzer look. I absolutely love it. For my eyes, I normally go in so simple when, just for an everyday look. I'm going to just prep my lids with the Too Faced concealer in the shade Butterscotch that I used under my eyes. And let me know in the comments how long your makeup routine takes. Like, not your glam looks, but your everyday makeup routine. You know, does it take 15 minutes, 20 minutes, half an hour? What time are you guys working with? Alright, so eyes are prepped, and for eyeshadow I'm simply going to go in with my bronzer. I find this gives the eye a nice sculpted look. It looks like if you've really tried with your makeup when you've only gone in with your bronzer. It gives that tonal look because the colors on the face all connect and look fantastic. So I'm going to go in with the darker shade in the bronzer on a fluffy eyeshadow brush and just work that all over my lid. For my lower lash line, I like my lower lash line to be smoked out a little bit more. So I'm going to go into the OPV Beauty Spotlight palette, and there's a black matte shade in this palette. You can use, you know, you can go in with the bronzer if you want to, or if you want something more deeper, you can line it with a pencil. I just like to go in with a black eyeshadow. Alright, and I like to just go in with another clean brush and really smoke it out. Work it into the corners of the eye, drag it up a little bit for that reverse cat eye kind of look. And you see how nice that was? So simple, so quick, and that's how I love it. Alright, so lashes are on, and I went in with my blush. I'm just going to top it up a little bit more. This is the Palladio Matte Blush in the shade Velveteen. And we're working quick because we don't have all the time in the world, but we still like to look cute. I'm going to set my face using the Maybelline Lasting Fix Matte Setting Spray. A little bit of the Maybelline Master Chrome down the bridge of my nose. Make sure that that's blended. Alright, that's the Black Opal Precision Lip Definer in the shade Timber that I went in with. And for gloss, I'm going to go in with a NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Tiramisu. That gloss just makes my lips look So juicy, so plump, so nice. Alright guys, and that's it. That's my very quick makeup routine, my go-to routine if I want to look pulled together, look like if I have my life together. When you know I am rushing, I am normally late. I hate to be late, but it just happens. Alright, so just drop me a comment, let me know if you like the look. As I said, let me know how long it takes you to complete your makeup. Is this extra? Alright guys, so that's going to end the video. Thanks for hanging out with me. Be fabulous as always. Have a fantastic week wherever you are, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!